comes. The noble knight charges up the hill, slays the wicked soldiers of the Dark Prince's army, chop, chop, and kills the fire-breathing dragon, bay, and saves the beautiful damsel in distress.
Ian, come, mon chéri.
A little closer, please. I can't shout. I've decided that the time has come for you to go away to school, broaden your horizons, receive a proper education. It's most certainly what your father would have wanted. Well, child?
Thank you,
Mother. Can't you say it? Dear me. All right, you may go now.
Hooray. Here comes the brave knight, charging down the hill to save the noble lady from the clutches of the evil wizard.
Who's a wicked boy, then?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. McKinnon, sir.
Yes, what is it?
Well, I've just been thinking about Professor Einstein's theory of relativity, and it occurs to me that when traveling on a beam of light...
Get out of my way, boy! Got you!
Looks like we're surrounded.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with it this end. Must have been ice. Froze the bell push mechanism. I am sorry, Ian. This scandal is shameful and degrading to you, to me, to the memory of your father, and most of all, to the family name. I have now decided that you shall attend Sandhurst Military College. Perhaps a little discipline will do you some measure of good.
Both down in their clubs! Left, right, left, right, left, right, now!
Ian Fleming.
Sir.
Ordinarily, we do not accept Eton's rejects. However, in deference to your mother and your family, I've made an exception. Lady Caroline, Cadet Fleming.
Lady Caroline.
My wife.
General Hornsby sent for me.
Sir.
Lady Caroline.
Good evening. Well, now all these volumes here are to be placed on the upper shelves. There. Right? Carry on.
Finished. Is there anything else, ma'am?
Oh, I think not. Oh, there is one little thing.
I really should be going.
Are you quite mad?
My family will have me shot if I'm expelled from another school.
I'm worth it.
But General Hornsby...
The way on business.
That's my damn brief. Got my briefcase.
Once again, this scandal is shameful and degrading to you, to me, to the memory of your father, and most of all, to the family name. I have now decided that you shall join Reuters.
You?
Ian Fleming to see Mr. Fowler.
Oh, yes. He's expecting you. This way. Mr. Fleming to see you, sir.
Let me be perfectly blunt, Mr. Fleming. You have this job because of your mother's friendship with our esteemed proprietor. I don't like being saddled with dead wood.
Sir,
Please, not a word. I've seen your kind all my life, the idle aristocracy and their offspring, pampered, spoiled, and useless. All right. Mr. Laney will show you around.
Thank you, sir.
For what?
The truth.
They should be able to.
What's this?
Obituaries, dear boy.
But these people aren't dead.
Of course not. Do you think we wait for the bodies to drop? Not very practical. Update them. Look, imagine the person in question dies now, today. What would we send out for the next edition?
How clever.
Ian! Lord Dawson went to his eternal reward last night. Please tell me you've done him.
No. Ian! Rewrite. How do you want it? Better. Fleming! Oh, come in.
Shut the door. Just been looking at your record. Academic, that is.
Oh, dear.
Now, you excelled in female anatomy and languages. French, Italian, German, Russian. And that was just the women. Very impressive.
Just a knack, sir. Born with it, I suppose.
Oh, which, the language or the women?
Both.
Sit down, Fleming. Now, you've heard about these British engineers in Moscow.
Certainly, sir. Arrested for espionage.
Yeah, well, our man in Moscow, Roberts, has his hands full. He says he wants another reporter out there to cover the trial, one who speaks the language. You leave tonight, Berlin Express. Get going.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, and don't let me regret this decision.
Moscow?
Thank you, Delaney.
Whatever do you mean?
Well, who gave him my records? Who else but you had access to them?
What a shocking read it was, too, Ian. Whatever is it that makes these women fall at your feet so readily?
Perhaps when I get back from Moscow, I'll show you.
Promises, promises. Train tickets, press credentials, expenses. You lucky man. Travel, adventure, faraway places. I'm stuck in dreary London. Oh, Ian. Do be careful.
Forgive me, but there does not seem to be another table.
Certainly. Please do. Sit down.
You are most kind. I am Galina Ilyana Karpova.
Fleming. Ian Fleming. I must confess something. I saw you before in your compartment. What were you doing?
Yes, my meditation. An Eastern discipline. I learned it directly from the last Tsarina. She was a person of great spiritual strength.
Are you a princess?
Please. Please, my young friend, your discretion would be most appreciated. Those days are long gone.
A toast. To those long gone days, and to a very lovely lady.
How romantic you are, Mr. Fleming.
Is that what it is? And all this time I thought I was merely a foolish dreamer.
On the contrary, I too will confess something. I knew you were watching me.
But your eyes were closed.
Exactly. Ian, listen to me. This trial you are covering, be very, very careful what you write. This is my address if you should need my help.
Thank you. But I don't think it'll be necessary. I'm a reporter. They wouldn't dare to...
You do not understand. They dare anything.
Your lips.
What? What about them?
They're cold.
Make them warm.
I simply don't understand. Why would the British engineers sabotage the Soviet factories they've worked so hard to set up?
They wouldn't. You see, Stalin's 5-year plans are a complete disaster. He's looking for a scapegoat, blaming it on foreign imperialism.
Well, the engineers are innocent.
Certainly. Fleming, this is a show trial.
Who are charged with crimes against the people and property of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. Specifically, that the defendants, all British employees, have engaged in sabotage and wrecking. Before we hear you, please let me add a personal note. As far as this country is concerned, you're only manure to the soil of our holy Soviet earth. Proceed. What say you to the charges?
Innocent. Innocent.
Innocent.
Innocent.
Innocent.
Guilty.
I do not understand this. In the great tradition of George Roy Bean, who is he, please?
A great American jurist. Highly respected.
Who are you?
A friend. Please let me in.
How did you...
Never mind about that now.
Who are you? What do you want?
My name is Fleming. Ian Fleming. I'm with Reuters.
You're a reporter. If they see me with you, you must leave.
Maya, why did Mr. Morrison plead guilty? Is he guilty? Come on, is he?
No! He did it for me. They threatened him by holding me hostage. Said they would send me to labor camp if he didn't confess.
Now listen to me. I'll write the story and get it sent out to the West.
No, you mustn't.
Maya, once the story is out, they will not dare to continue this persecution. The British Americans will apply pressure fiercely. Why, look, just yesterday, the Home Office announced a trade embargo on Russia. You're in love, aren't you?
We wish to be married.
And this is your only chance. If found guilty, he'll be sent to Siberia.
Hey, you! What are you doing?
Oh, just a little piece. Trying to win the deadline war. You won't tell, will you?
Fleming!
Who do you think it was, Trotsky?
What's going on? The secret police are all over the place looking for you.
If I don't get back, you make sure this story reaches the West.
Fleming!
There's no time for that. Goodbye, Rob. Galina.
I've got to get you out of Russia.
Can you?
Yes, I have friends. They can help me.
I don't know how to thank you.
You are a fool. I warned you, didn't I?
Машин наверх! На крышу! На лестнице никого нет, товарищ Петров! За трубой! За трубой! Давай на лестницу!
Это он.
Where am I?
Warsaw. How are you feeling?
How did I...
Found you on the embassy steps. Wrapped in felt and animal fat. White Russians. Saved your hide, old boy. Oh, yes, Edward Chute, British consulate.
Fleming, Ian.
I know. My God, we'd written you off. Thought the Bolsheviks must have sent you to Siberia.
The trial. What happened?
Oh, that's right, you don't know. Well, they were all found guilty. But thanks to you and your story, the judge just handed out suspended sentences. They're all home, safe and sound. And there's more. Morrison, remember him? Left with a woman, Russian girl? Married now, living in London. Romantic, eh?
Good to see you alive.
Thank you, sir.
Now, this young lady's from the Admiralty. She'd like to have a few words with you.
Ian Fleming. Pleased to meet you. Miss?
Lead us, St. Gabriel. Would you come with me, please?
Hey. Well done.
Ian Fleming, Admiral Godfrey.
How do you do?
Mr. Gabriel, would you like a drink? I'll have a martini, please. Shaken, not stirred.
I'll have the same, thank you.
Mr. Fleming, we heard about your adventures in Russia and we were most intrigued.
Oui.
Any information, impressions, ideas could be very useful to us.
Would you read this and sign it before you say anything?
What's all this about?
It's the Official Secrets Act. Anything you say from now on is considered privileged information. For our ears only.
Why, you're a spy. What fun. Am I to assume this information will be used for intelligence?
You may assume whatever you wish. Please begin.
The Soviet Union is first and foremost a land of people who have been brought kicking and screaming into the 20th century. And it is their, how shall I put this, love of excess, which makes them the most bitter of foes or the best of allies.
Anything else?
Yes, a woman with cold lips is to be avoided at all costs.
Thank you very much. You've been most enlightening. When war comes, His Majesty's government requests that you make yourself available for extraordinary duty.
Surely you mean if war comes?
No, Mr. Fleming, when it comes.
Miss St. Gabriel?
No, Mr. Fleming, I will not have dinner with you. Nor would I like to go to the cinema or theatre. Goodbye.
So, what do you think of him?
Perfect.
I had a conversation with your Uncle Robert. He seems most enthusiastic about my idea.
I will not give up my job for a boring, stuffy position with a family bank.
Fine. Have it your own way. Here we are.
What are those?
Your bills for the last month. They are now your responsibility. Your tailor, boot maker, cigarette maker. Oh, yes, and here's a bill from a London furrier. Expensive woman, Ian. Takes lots of money to keep that kind happy.
You're blackmailing me.
Time to grow up, Ian. Make your own bed and sleep in it.
I'm happy at Reuters.
Nonsense. Happiness has nothing to do with our lives. Come on, let's go downstairs. Your father loved to sit in this room. It reminded him of his club. He often said he could just close his eyes and hear all his friends talking.
Am I at all like him?
Not really. He was a hero, you know. Oh, look who's here. Ian, you remember your cousin Daphne?
How could you possibly remember? I was just an ugly little cousin always getting in the way.
My, you have grown, Daphne. Lovely to see you. What brings you here?
I brought Daphne here.
Document C-1. You will note the property lies northwest of the city, and based upon past experience and subject to fluctuating market conditions, we anticipate that the property will be sold, refinanced, or exchanged as soon as 3 to 6 years, and in all probability, no more than 7 years, but most certainly at a time to allow maximum capital appreciation. Now, if you'll turn to page 138 in document T-3, you will see the document.
How the mighty have fallen.
Thank you, Quincy.
Yes, well, you, a banker. It's appalling.
I must grow up. Face my responsibilities. Fancy a drink?
I'm all right, thank you. I thought that's just what you were doing at Reuters. In fact, I was really rather proud of you.
Really?
Yes, indeed. I need to borrow your car, Ian. And you to drive it.
Whatever for?
For a challenge race. And, well, to test the Quincy booster. Listen, this little thing will get you from standstill to 70 miles an hour in 10 seconds.
Still tinkering.
Well, unlike you, I have remained loyal to my muse. What do you say?
When and where?
France, this weekend, on a fast open road.
The road to Deauville.
You'll do it?
Certainly. You could have at least told me who we were challenging, Quincy.
Well, she is lovely, isn't she?
Quite lovely. Well, what shall we wager? Rien ne va plus.
Le 26.
La banque gagne. Bank wins.
Les jeux sont faits.
Merci, monsieur.
Rien ne va plus.
Your bets, please. Faites vos jeux.
Who is he?
General Gerard Hallstein, Nazi. They say he's close to Hitler.
Banco.
Banco.
Where on earth do you get all this money?
There are some advantages to working for the family bank.
Whoever gets closest to 9 wins.
Card.
cartes. 5, 5. 3, 3. Eight pour la banque. The bank has 8. 7. The bank wins. La banque gagne. Will you be playing again, sir?
Afraid not.
Merci, monsieur. Thank you.
Quincy! It's all right.
What happened?
She's hurt. Get a doctor. Quincy! Coming!
Who did this?
Hellstein.
Oh, my God. I've just been listening to the radio.
What?
Hitler has invaded Poland. That means war.
Hello?
Oh, I'm sorry. Hello.
And who are you?
I've been sent by Admiral Godfrey to fetch you.
Fetch me? What for?
I really don't know. It's all very hush-hush.
Godfrey, eh? Sounds exciting.
What are you doing? I'll get it.
My, I am popular.
You were sent to fetch this man, Kristin, not set up housekeeping with him.
It's not what you think.
Miss St. Gabrielle.
Gabriel.
Gabriel. Would you care for some scrambled eggs, coffee? Christy here is a wonderful cook.
There is a war on, you know.
All the more reason for us to behave in a civilized manner.
I hardly consider you an authority on that.
You are being insulting to me, but most of all to Christy here. The simple fact is I haven't slept in 2 days. Just came back from France. And Christy here was gracious enough to allow me to clean up and have some breakfast before reporting for duty.
I'm sorry, Christy. You better get back to HQ. I'll take care of Mr. Fleming.
Thank you, Christy.
Goodbye, Ian.
Would you like some coffee?
You can hardly blame me for jumping to conclusions now, can you?
No, I suppose not.
The fact is, you've been chosen for some very important work. And there is no room for your decadent behavior.
I rather thought that my love of women was my most endearing trait. Certainly my most consistent.
I would hardly call it love.
Really? What would you call it then?
Contempt.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know there's no love without friendship. Tell me, have you ever made love to a woman who was also your friend?
I'll be ready in 5 minutes.
Good morning.
Has it arrived yet?
Come this way, Mr. Fleming.
Delaney,
Ian, how are you?
what are you doing here?
Drafted for the war effort. And you?
I'm the secret weapon. Isn't that right, Miss St. Gabriel?
He's a wicked boy, Miss St. Gabriel, but not half as frivolous as he'd like us to believe. Please go in.
You will be my assistant, Mr. Fleming. Your task is to initiate intelligence missions. Miss St. Gabriel is special liaison with the resistance groups in the occupied territories. Now, you two will be working closely together, and I want cohesion, professionalism, and cooperation. Do you have any questions?
Yes, sir. May I ask why you've chosen me?
It is our belief that to build a successful intelligence organization, we must recruit unorthodox persons, imaginative men and women, unpredictable.
After hearing about your episode in Russia, Miss St. Gabriel thought you might be just the type we were looking for.
Thank you, Miss Gabriel.
Don't thank me, Mr. Fleming. I've delivered death to your doorstep.
Welcome. My name is Ellis. You're gonna remember me. This way.
Go.
Right, in you go. Come on, move yourselves, move yourselves. Keep down. What's the matter? It's only water. Come on. Do it again, Mr. Fleming. In your own time. Fire! Hello!
How did you get in here? What is this?
Well, that's what I've come to find out.
What are you talking about?
Us.
Us? There is no us.
All I have to do is turn around and there you are, watching, disapproving, like some nasty old nanny.
I'd like you to leave.
Leader, please.
Look, you were my idea. I want to be sure I haven't made a mistake.
You think I'll fail?
I don't know.
You act like my...
Who?
Nothing, forget it.
Ian, what do you want from me?
I just want us to be friends.
That would take something of a miracle, don't you think?
Commander Fleming, sir.
Are you ready to begin winning this war, Fleming?
Yes, sir.
Before you start, is there anyone you'd like to recruit to the service?
So you mean I can actually have my own laboratory?
Anything you need, just let me know.
That's splendid. But, Ian.
Yes?
What exactly is it you want me to do?
Right, sorry. It'll keep you busy. See you tomorrow. Be inventive.
Yes.
So glad you could come, ladies. Well, what do you think?
Fleming, who are these people?
Prostitutes, sir.
Yes, I can see that, but what the hell are they doing here?
I sent you a memo. Haven't you had a chance to read it yet?
Fleming, you send me 100 memos a week. I do not and cannot read them all.
Oh, I see. Well, anyway, it came to me during the night. Brilliant idea. Recruit some tarts, train them, and drop them on occupied territories. Fraternize with the enemy.
This is some kind of joke, surely.
Hardly, sir. Anna? Anna Skolimowska. May I present Admiral Godfrey, Leader St. Gabriel.
An honor, sir.
And where are you from?
Warsaw.
I am Lilo Stam from Belgrade. Mia Wozniak. I am from Prague.
What do you think?
Oh, I think we should give it a try.
Very well, carry on.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you, sir. I will not let you down.
Thank you for your support.
You deserve it.
Gerhard Hellstein.
Obersturmbannführer Hellstein.
What about him?
We've been contacted by a Portuguese national, Countess Liana de Turbanville. She wants to work for us.
What's the connection?
She's his mistress.
Good God. Where is she?
Lisbon.
Buenas noches, señor. Martini, shaken, not stirred. May I buy you a drink? Leader.
Do we know each other?
No, I suppose we don't.
Well, we better make up for lost time then.
Indeed we must.
I've made contact. She's genuine.
You could have warned me.
She's given me some really important documents, and one code Whitman's been killing himself over. Should have warned you about what?
About you. This.
You've set up a rendezvous.
When?
See for yourself.
La banque gagne. The bank wins. Faites vos jeux, messieurs, dames. Place your bets.
Banco.
Banco. Six à la banque. The bank has 6. 7. 7. Le 7 gagne. 7 takes the bank.
Carte.
Carte. 7 à la banque. The bank has 7. Six. 6. La banque gagne. The bank wins. Faites vos jeux, messieurs, dames. Place your bets.
Banco.
Banco.
I do not like to lose.
What a pity.
Neuf à la banque. 9. La banque gagne. The bank wins.
Surely you don't mean to finish so early in the game.
It is not a game.
Neuf à la banque. 9. La banque gagne. The bank wins. Monsieur.
Monsieur. Berlin calling. They said it would take a few moments to make the connection.
Well done.
Thanks.
Hello?
So you are the agent?
Hello? Ah.
I have classified material from Hallstein. I stole it, copied it myself, and gave it to the girl. You can check it out. And you will see, it is authentic.
But can we trust you?
You would be a fool if you didn't. We would make a wonderful team, won't we?
My most fervent desire.
She's a...
I know. I won.
What?
Selstein cleaned him out.
Damn it, Ian, I was worried about you. She might have killed you in there, and all you can talk about is some damn card game.
Oh,
How did you know the Countess being a plant?
her lips were cold.
Here we are. Welcome home.
Well, goodbye.
Good night.
Ian!
But, Herr General, he has helped transform their outmoded intelligence service and turned it into a formidable machine.
Now it is his turn to lose.
Code?
German.
Odd and even sequence. Odd number blocks stand for letters A through Z. Even numbers stand for numbers 1 to 10. It's too simple, really. Any mathematician worth his salt could spot.
Exactly what I thought.
Very well, Commander. Proceed.
Thank you, sir. Come in.
You wish to see me, Commander Fleming?
Ah, yes. They tell me you're our prized pupil, Anna.
I have tried.
I know you have. And now it's time to put that valuable training to good use.
I am to go over.
Tomorrow morning.
Thank you. Thank you for believing in me, for giving me a chance.
You deserve it.
Goodbye, then.
Goodbye. Good luck. Do you think she'll be all right?
Will any of us?
Your elbows, pull your way through. Keep your backsides down. Commander! Good to see you, sir. What can I do for you?
This is the target. Castle Halmstad, Norway. Central Archives for German Intelligence. Now, I'm told it's impregnable. I am also told that no right-thinking soldier would even attempt an assault on this target.
We'd follow you to hell, sir. And back.
Thank you, Alice.
How do we get there, sir?
Good question. Quincy?
Oh, right. The Quincy subaqueous torpedo transporter.
Well, very much. Yeah.
Are you sure about this?
Absolutely.
I do apologize. You must think me so very rude.
Mrs. Fleming.
So, Ian, this is your little friend. How do you do? I don't believe I know your family, Miss St. Gabriel.
Highly unlikely, Mrs. Fleming. My father's a grocer in Lancashire.
You're a scholarship girl. Commendable.
Leader read history at Oxford.
How nice. Do tell me, are you a secretary at the Admiralty?
No. As a matter of fact, she's...
I'm sorry, but we really mustn't talk about this.
Oh, dear, we are serious, aren't we? Oh, Ian, look who's come to see you.
Ian, hello.
Leader St. Gabriel, my cousin, Daphne Winslow.
Hello.
How do you do?
Telephone call from Miss St. Gabriel, madam.
No, I'll tell him.
Well, do say something, Leader, please. There's nothing between Daphne and me.
That's not the point.
What do you mean?
Your mother.
Well, she'll come around.
I don't want her to come around. I will not be thought of as something your family has to tolerate, something I'll have to get used to. Bloody aristocrats. I've worked hard all my life, and yet you people treat us like dirt.
I love you.
Ian, please.
Well, do you love me? Do you love me?
Ian, Anna was captured.
What?
Anna Skolomovska was captured by the SS.
When?
We're not sure.
What happened? Well, is she...
She's dead, Ian. Tortured.
God forgive me.
Detailed views of the cliffs, geological data, inside layout of the castle, weather reports, and tide watch for the past 10 years.
Wonderful. Splendid work, leader. Thank you.
Mounting an operation in those waters is going to be pretty dicey. I think we should call in the RAF.
No. Absolutely not. They'll go in there and blow the place to hell.
Ian, don't you
I
think...
want those archives. A bloody goldmine of intelligence.
Ian, don't you think you're being a little...
What? Overwrought? Why? Because General Helstein tortured a young girl to death. It's war. You said so yourself.
Ian, don't get personal. It'll work against us.
This one is my show. Leader. You blame me for not standing up to my mother. I'm a coward. That's what you think, isn't it?
You are who you are. I am who I am. That's the joy and that's the tragedy.
We've got to talk, leader.
There's nothing more to be said, Ian.
Training going well, is it?
Quite well, sir.
You know, I didn't really believe in you at the start. I didn't think you had what it takes. But Miss St. Gabriel said you did. Relentlessly, I might add. She said you had it all. Imagination, ingenuity, creativity, bravery, stuff to win the war. And she was quite right, of course. But I still can't help asking myself, can I send you on a mission just one step short of suicide?
I must lead it, sir. I cannot. Will not send my men out on a mission which I wouldn't risk myself.
Neither would I. Don't get yourself killed, Commander. Miss St. Gabriel would never forgive me.
Thank you, sir. Can I come in?
What time do you leave?
11 o'clock.
What's this?
Present.
Oh, Ian. How did you know?
I love you. I want to marry you.
I'll be waiting for you when you get back.
You mean you'll marry me?
Yes.
Your lips.
What about my lips?
They're burning hot.
Lucky me.
Ja, Schneider, wie ich schon sagte, wir haben nicht viel Zeit. Guten Abend, Herr General. Halt!
Meldet euch sofort an der Wache. Der Feldwebel braucht euch.
As you can see, I've planned a whole new field of operations in our intelligence network.
Forgive me, Herr General, but these missions, these assassinations, they will serve no practical purpose.
On the contrary, it will spread terror into their backyards.
As you said, it is not a game.
Mission accomplished. One casualty, Ellis. Have not only captured German intelligence archives, but in addition, Gerhard Hellstein and several SS generals.
I'm impressed, General Hellstein. Your intelligence work is quite remarkable. But what does this red mark indicate? It's assassination, isn't it? I'm marked for assassination. I'm flattered. Really. Look at all the fine company I'm with. It's today. I was to be killed today.
Urgent, sir.
Call Miss St. Gabriel, tell her not to go near Fleming's flat.
Sir?
Just do it.
The line's dead.
Leader! Thank God.
Ian.
It's a miracle. You're alive.
Miracles do happen, don't they? Especially to people like us. Do you remember when you said you wanted us to be friends? And I said it would take a miracle.
Yes.
You're my miracle.
I love you.
Sleep now.
Feeling better, Commander?
Where's Leader? Where is she? She was just here.
She's dead, Ian.
What?
The bomb.
No, she was just here. She said I was.
Ian, darling. How lovely to see you. How are you?
I've brought you a present.
Why? What's the occasion?
Open it and see. Go on.
Ian, I never said this to you before, but I am terribly sorry about what happened to the girl.
Lida. Her name was Lida. Open the gift, please.
Well, now that the war is over, I suppose we shall have to start thinking about a career for you.
I think I'm going to write a book. A fantasy of sorts.
Ian, are you listening to me? You have no money, no job, and no prospects. What shall we do about it, hmm?
Don't worry, I won't ask for a penny.
Your father gave this to you, didn't he? What shall I do with it?